guys, welcome back to another YouTube video here. I went on Instagram and I asked my followers if I can rate their physiques. Disclaimer for the beginning, yes, every person in this video, I had permission to use their photos and to rate their physiques. So yeah, don't come at me. I already had permission, so let's get into it. Alright guys, just so you guys know, I'm going to be rating this between bodybuilding and classic physique. They're different in a lot of ways, and I'm going to be giving a rate for each. So I'm sorry if your physique doesn't get high in bodybuilding or classic physique, but these are just my personal opinions. And yeah, don't get butthurt. I'm sorry. Okay guys, coming up first is The Gains Maker. I'm gonna put their Instagrams right here. And yeah, okay. So right off the bat, looking at The Gains Maker, classic physique all the way. In my opinion, his physique would not look good in bodybuilding. I'm not exactly sure what his goal is, but he has that small waist, that big wide back, wide shoulders, and his posing is just outstanding. I'm definitely gonna give it a big 8 on classic physique and about a 6 for bodybuilding. Number 2 is, no idea how to pronounce his name, but the guy's 18 years old. He is a powerlifter, so he's not really associated with bodybuilding and classic physique. But if I were to look at some of his pictures like this one, he looks jacked. His waist looks very small. He has more mass than symmetry, in my opinion. So this is going to be leaning towards a bodybuilding type look. He has big shoulders. He does have that wide back, that big chest, big shoulders, big biceps, and it just all goes together. So it's not like really like, you know how bodybuilding is. It's just more about mass, especially nowadays. So I'm gonna give this a solid 7 for bodybuilding. And classic physique is like a 4. Coming in at number 3 is Zachary Ryle. I don't know how to pronounce it. But as you can see in this photo, I don't know what his goal is. I don't know if he's just like lifting to lift. But for me, he looks like he can do sort of like a both, if that makes sense. He's not like super symmetrical or like super big, but he's like in the middle, if that makes sense. This picture shows it. He has big shoulders, big arms, but he just looks, how do I say this? Like he doesn't have that small waist. He doesn't have a super wide back. So it's not really looking good for the classic physique. So for bodybuilding, I'm gonna rate this like a 6, and for classic physique is like a 3. This guy has a private account, but his name is Brian_aesthetics. I'm not sure exactly. He only sent me one photo, but based on this photo, I'm not really sure how to take this out. It's not really developed in like a huge way, but he does have sort of like a wide back. If he were to like gain more mass, I feel like his physique would be really good in classic physique. He has a wide back. It's a pretty small waist. He has like that wide frame back. His shoulders look really good. His bicep peaks look really good. But for his state right now, he's not really up to that level. So it's gonna be sort of like a low rate for both. But he looks really good. I'm not like, there's no hate towards these people in the video. It's just my opinions on how they would do in bodybuilding or classic physique. So, you know, I'm not saying they work less than anybody else. I'm just saying my personal opinions on how they look. But yeah, for bodybuilding, this would be a 4, and for classic physique, a solid 2. Next up is Caleb.Harris1. So for me, in my opinion, he doesn't have that build for like a bodybuilder type thing, because like he doesn't have that much mass. But for me, in my opinion, he has more of like a more detailed 3D shoulder type stuff, a wide back, as you can see in a couple of these photos. He has a pretty small waist, and that's kind of classic to me. But yeah, for bodybuilding, I give that a rate of like a 3. Classic physique is a 5. Next up is Backyard Gym 2018. Not sure what his name is, but I'm not sure his age or his name. But yeah, the guy looks sick. Okay, let's just say that. Obviously he's pretty older, but to even like to be that age, he looks insane. I'm just seeing this picture. He has those big shoulders. It's pretty small waist. Those big pecs, big biceps. For me, this leans towards like a bodybuilding type stuff. It's not really, in my opinion, fit for like both. His genetics are kind of off, but for bodybuilding, we're gonna rate that a solid 5. And for classic physique, a 3. Alright guys, this is the last one. The entry just went through, so I was just laying in bed and I don't feel like getting up. Yeah. I'm really sore. Anyways, this is Max. Probably 100% bodybuilding towards looking. That's how he looks. I don't know if he's like a bodybuilder or anything. But it's definitely a 10 for bodybuilding and a 0 for classic physique. As you can tell, his shape is just incredible. He's really symmetrical, and he's huge. He's like really like one of the hardest working people I know. If you guys can, go give him a follow. Okay. Yeah. Okay, guys, that's it for the video. I'm gonna try to keep it kind of short. That was all the entries that I had. I only had like 3, 4, 5. I don't know. But that's all I had. So I will be trying to make like a part 2 just to get more entries in next time, because I will be planning ahead just to get more like entries and stuff. But this was like just came on top of my head. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, please like the video. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already. If you're a beast, I guess. Because we already know that if you subscribe to me, you're automatically a beast. Alright guys, I'll see you guys later. Stay shredded.